Can I be on again? I do frontal.
For all the talk of superior graphics quality, the TurboGrafx 16 suffers from the same limitations as the PC Engine. RF-only video. The Genesis had an optional AV cable you could plug into its proprietary jack.
It could still only get stereo sound through the headphone jack in the front, but a simple mini plug to AV splitter could send stereo sound to your television.
Even the NES had standard AV jacks built into the system.
Though not on the Famicom.
So what did the TurboGrafx 16 have? The Turbo Booster. The Turbo Booster was the first attachment released by NEC to make use of the expansion port, which is just as well, since once you plug it in, you'll never have to use that ugly dust cover again. Whoa, watch it! You'll also have to unplug the AC adapter. Then you slide it on like so. Alright, now, where does this go? Ah, there we go. But that's a really weird design choice, covering up an entire port and making it unusable. At least it has stereo sound. So, what else does it do? That's about it, really. Like the Sega Power Base converter, the Turbo Booster is little more than a pass-through device for the system's onboard capabilities. I'll tell you one thing Nintendo don't: make you buy peripherals. Osotsuki. Ever. For any reason. To even have the same capabilities of the Genesis at launch, or the NES for that matter, you had to buy the console, a turbo tap, a second controller, and the Turbo Booster.
Unlike the Master System.
You really need to get over that snail maze addiction.
Just one more level. I think I've almost unlocked an achievement, or is it a trophy? Wait, no, that's Sony.
This show was about Nintendo. Ostensibly, anyway.
Oh yeah, Nintendo. What does Nintendo do? Like stickers, or? Oh yeah, they don't do anything. I guess I'm done with that.
A later variation of the Turbo Booster, the Turbo Booster Plus, does finally add some functionality, onboard RAM for save games. The vast majority of Who cards didn't have a battery backup save. Those that did were more than a little unsightly. The only drawback of this feature was that each game had to be programmed to use it, and there were only so many.
In Japan, the PC Engine had this large box called the Tenokoi 2. It was a battery-backed-up RAM expansion module, but unlike the Turbo Booster Plus, it didn't have any AV outputs at all.
Guys, you're totally forgetting about the later versions of the PC Engine, like the PC Engine CoreGrafx. See this? Right on the side here? It says AV out. And the system is the same size as the standard PC Engine. That makes your argument moot. Moot!
Did the CoreGrafx also have another controller port?
Core is spelled in all capital letters.
He does have a point. There were many different versions of the PC Engine released. Only the first version, the original white model, was RF exclusive. Besides the CoreGrafx, there was the CoreGrafx 2, the Shuttle, and of course, the SuperGrafx.
Well, that's another story entirely. Attachments seem like way too much trouble. I'm glad I never had any.
ほんと、おかしいな。
What happened to you? おー、いいよ。なんでもない。
Famicom Dojo.
Dear Famicom Dojo, I'm not sure if you are aware of this or not, but while making a joke about stupid Nintendo not having achievements, you were playing a Sega system. Or at least said you were. I couldn't see your hands. And you know, when he throws the controller at the end, if you freeze frame, you can see that it's not a Master System controller, but rather the limited edition USB Sega Saturn controller that came with macOS version of Puyo Puyo. What? Only 10 points? And another thing!